Hi, everybody. This is Christy. Dave asked me to come on and share a post that I made on our Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, Operation Flint Homeless Outreach is our group. So add us so you can keep track of some of the things that we're doing. The post really was to announce our 4 p.m. service that we have today. We've been doing every Sunday. So this is what I posted. Today we'll be downtown Flint at 4 o'clock for our Sunday service and meal in the park. It's good to do this, offering prayer and ministry to those on the streets. These are just some of my reflections. Although some of them are in shelters, this is still our outreach to them. Although some of them have a place to rest their head, life is still very hard. Others who come to the service live in tents in remote or hidden areas of the park. They come for fellowship and a meal. They leave with a full belly, full spirit, and a little bit of hope. But the hardest part of the ministry is outside of downtown, where the homeless are really truly desperate and have already timed out of shelters, or for whatever reason they can't stay in a shelter, or they've already done their time in a shelter and they just don't have any place to go. Yesterday I helped Dave with his rounds outside of downtown Flint. It's really hard for me to see the suffering. It affects me for days. I must just be too empathetic, I don't know, but it really does affect me on a soul level. I understand why Dave gets depressed so much, just facing that every day. The people that we helped were really grateful just for a cold bottle of water and the lunch bags of food we gave them. These are the people that go unnoticed by society. There was a place where there was a group of homeless, and where they were hanging out trying to get into some shade. And we found them near another group of people that had a lemonade stand, that they were trying to sell lemonade for an organization. I think it might have even been a church. But they had these big bins of lemonade with, full of ice, and something that you'd see in a convenience store. It wasn't just a little kiddie lemonade stand. And I asked the homeless people, I said, did that other group offer you any of the lemonade, to quench your thirst? Because as soon as we gave them water, they immediately downed this water that we gave them, this cold water, because they were so thirsty. That other group hadn't offered them lemonade. So I was just thinking to myself that maybe this lemonade stand would have some business if they would have reached out to these folks that were thirsty. But they didn't have one customer. So maybe they would have had customers if they would have tried to help. So I don't know. I just don't understand humanity these days. And Dave was going to take off his shoes to give to this one guy. They were the same size. The guy's shoes were pretty much falling apart. The sole had completely separated because he's out there walking around on concrete all day. I don't know how old his shoes were. Pretty old. He said that he tried to stop at a garage sale to see if there was anything, and there was nothing his size, hoping that somebody would take a quarter, for some shoes. But he refused to take Dave's shoes. Dave was going to give him the shoes he had on his feet. He just had too much pride, and it was just really heartbreaking. And it's hard for me to see that, so I had to walk away so the guy didn't see the tears in my eyes. We're going to try to find him again and get him a pair of shoes. But basically that's what my post was about, in our Operation Flint Homeless Outreach. Again, if you're on Facebook, some of you are, some of you aren't. Find us, Operation Flint Homeless Outreach, and ask to join, and we'll get you on board. Everybody have a blessed day.